It's never too late. It's never too late.
There should be a social networking, a social netiquette book that people should read before being allowed to sign up to Facebook sites. I'd be quite happy to write that one day.
You can definitely do heaps of damage to your reputation if you don't know what you're doing on Facebook.
It's like real life, but it's permanent. So once you say something, it's there always. So make sure to edit yourself before you actually write something. Double check, triple check, spell check, make sure you put the apostrophes in the right spot is a really good one, because that way people don't think you're stupid.
You know, you need to judge this, what is for private eyes only and what would you feel comfortable sharing with another 600 people?
Maybe you would tell those details to your best friend, but it's not like you're going to tell it to 350 of your closest friends.
If I had to give someone advice before they sign up to Facebook, my number one tip would probably be don't go crazy on the status updates. Probably 2 to 3 times a week, no more than that, even 3's pushing it.
Well, I don't want to know what you're doing every second of your day.
If, you know, you get those people on Facebook that are like, I had a ham and cheese tomato sandwich today. Hooray for me.
If you post a status every 5 minutes, people get sick of hearing what you have to say.
But something which really annoys me are status updates, people updating their status like 10 times a day. That's something which I would also try and put a cap on that, please, people.
There's a real expectation that you'll put almost your best work or your best information on Facebook. So when you start to get blasé and put everything down, people get really pissed off.
Or like statuses every 10 minutes or half an hour. Too many statuses are really annoying. Or people that join Facebook groups all the time. That's unnecessary. I think it's stupid. I don't think you should join really inappropriate named groups, like things that might be slightly racist or sexist. I mean, hey, if you do have those views, as long as you want to be known as a racist or a sexist, then fine, go with it. But if you don't, then don't click these groups because otherwise you'll be defined by it. Don't make things too personal, like with breakups or like being angry at someone. Don't want to put it, or like if you're having a bad day or something, put it as your Facebook status and everyone knows, and like a massive sympathy act. People just laugh at that.
I don't want to know if your life is crap.
And maybe just thinking about the types of photos that you put up, the types of things that you say. Nothing too emotional. We don't need to know the intimate details of your life. A mate of mine from school, she's lovely, very responsible person, but she does have a picture of her crotch on Facebook, naked female genitalia. Drunken pictures like that, I think people think they're hilarious when they're posted, 3 days after it's happened. But if you're someone, when you're 30 and there's a picture of you as a 21-year-old with that on there, it's not a good look.
You know what I mean? Overtly sexual stuff is just stupidly gross.
There is also the people who put sexy photos as their profile pics. Are they trying to attract stalkers from the other side of the world?
I do have a friend on Facebook who has an entire album devoted to her and her boyfriend called My Baby, Love Heart. Awkward, just really awkward. I don't need to know that. Really don't need to know that.
Relationship status updates are interesting. It's too far. It's similar to when you see people kissing on the train. It's just public displays of affection going a bit too far, but I secretly do love it.
Those types of things that, they're private, intimate things for a reason.
Politics, sex life, religion, whatever, they should be kept private.
Comments against their employers are a pretty bad thing to be doing because there's case law now, which is people have been fired as a result of that.
I think that people who are a bit trigger happy with poking can get into a lot of trouble. I think excessive poking, it's almost a sexual thing, and people can be quite intimidated by it. It's almost quite confronting. So if someone were new to Facebook, I'd tell them to watch who they poke, because if it's not a close friend, then it could be taken the wrong way.
Doesn't poking someone mean you want to have sex with them?
If you come back from Thailand and you've taken 7,000 photos, maybe you only need to upload 70 tops. I know there's a new strand of jealousy specifically based on looking at other people's lives on Facebook and being oh my God, their life is so much better than mine.
Another one, Farmville, any type of game that posts updates into the news feed. It's just ridiculous. It's a waste of space on my computer screen.
If you did have your boss on Facebook, which, is good luck to you if you do, what would you have on what would you have your status updates, or what would you have your wall posts as? Do you know what I mean? And anything that you wouldn't want your boss at work to see, you should probably be, questioning whether that's an appropriate thing to have